Hi, Neil. It's your girl Anna, and as you can see, we're stepping into some more daily Valhalla. So today we're going to be working on December 17th day in Valhalla, and then after that we'll do some Duolingo. We're going to be starting a new unit in Duolingo today, so I'm excited but also like worried because I feel like this next unit's going to be a lot harder than anything I've done so far. But yeah, I hope y'all are having a wonderful day, and as always, if you enjoy the stream, please consider leaving a like, and if you want to be notified about future streams, please consider subscribing. Yeah, let's go ahead and jump right in, shall we? Floater game. So we bought I believe it was a fan that she wanted. We bought the fan. We bought a few other things. We also got some nano camo for Christmas from our mom. But we don't have the money to use it. Like, I mean, I have $1,500, but like looking at the nano camo app, the ones I want, they're pricey and I can't preview them. But I'm torn between, like, I'm pretty sure I used this one last time. I really enjoy this one. But I also want to try out this magical girl one too. It looks cute. I don't know about this rad one at all. I don't know why it's so expensive. But yeah, let's see. I believe there's some news first to read. Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Hijacked screens at downtown Casanova announced that what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. The White Knights Counterterrorism Unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by an external network attack. We might be dealing with a dual threat here, CTU's Chloe Bauer told AIM. The bank has been sealed shut, using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals at the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Yeah, I hope Say is alright. Hi everyone, we have taken your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose the recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves, or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit just to factual news and not entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Pollution reached historic levels next year. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, each city still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep costs low and profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of the areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming rate, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a buck. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Good evening. Huh? I didn't expect you today. I was waiting for you to call and say you wouldn't be coming or something. Things at the Apollo Bank are getting ugly, so that means more people will be looking for a drink. Hi, you can take a break, you know. You're quite the hard worker. And the streets are not exactly safe right now. They've never been when you get down to it. And besides, I can't afford to not come with the bar closing soon. I wonder if any bar has used impending closure as a means of getting their employees to work. Seems like the total opposite would happen. Not to mention I get bored out of my brains in my apartment, so I'd rather come here anyway. What did you say? Nothing important. Gil isn't back yet. Nope, I wouldn't worry too much about him though. If you say so. Yeah, he ran out yesterday when, was it Jamie told him that the rabbit is late? No, someone told Dana that the rabbit was late when she was outside fixing the antenna. That girl's still here? Yep, she was sleeping so peacefully I felt bad about waking her up. So would you mind doing that for me? Actually, yes, I mind. But you're the boss, and it's kind of my fault she's here in the first place. Sorry about that. Hey, young lady. Sleep another hour and we'll have to start charging you a motel fee. Mumble. Oh, her chat is going wild. Where am I? Oh, right. The shoddy downtown bar. Let's see. All my gear is in place. And neither my pants nor my panty, shirt, or bra have been displaced. Oh, it's the flat bartender. Good morning. Good evening. Evening? Oh well, it's the best day of sleep I've had in quite some time. Sorry for all the trouble I may have caused you today or last night. Don't worry. You're so nice, flat bartender. Flat bartender. Thanks for taking care of me. Bye! Hello guys and gals, Streaming Chan's back in action with her batteries reloaded. Ah, the moon, it burns! It feels like I've just unleashed something terrible into the world. Come on, it's not that bad. Say, what's this bottle? A client gave it to me yesterday, a gift of sorts, I'm guessing. Oh, cool. It's some sort of rum. Rum? Nice. Want me to serve you a bit of it? Yeah, sure. Let's give boss some rum. Go to the bottle drinks. Okay. We also have our spiced tea. So we have rum, grandpa booze. Here. Alright. I'm gonna enjoy this in my office. Thanks. Anytime. Okay then. Would you really trust that rum? Time to serve, mix, and change lives. Wait, that's not how it goes. No one here to retort. Man, it feels lonely without Gil here. I just hope the restlessness in the streets doesn't lead to dangerous or weird types coming in here. I mean, that is literally a brain in a jar. Good evening. Holy shit, that was a record-breaking jinx. Well, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? I'll have a blue fairy. Don't make a joke about becoming real. Don't make a joke about becoming real. On it. Let's give this brain a blue fairy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Can it have alcohol? Let's just give it 1. Here you go. Nice. Yeah, this is the thing. So, how are you gonna... Oh, you can grab stuff. Should have figured as much. You can drink stuff? Andy, I have the same system Lilim do. Can I ask you something, miss? Call me Taylor. Just Taylor. Ah yes, a cutie like you can ask me anything. Okay, Taylor. You have to be the first person I met that didn't go, okay, just Taylor. Nah, too easy. You are a brain in a jar, right? I'm sure not a hologram, of that I'm sure. Yeah, I'm a bona fide human brain in a jar. So how and why? What? Does my handsomeness make you speechless? You're not something a girl sees every day, and that's saying quite a bit in these parts. Fear not, for I have a speech prepared for these situations. A speech? You're saying one of the 5 great living bottled brains of the world. We are brains living in conditions that allow us to exist as any other humanoid creature. All while computers in our jars scan our activities. In a slow but steady manner, we are helping the world understand the inner workings of nature's most complex computer. I'm guessing you repaired that after being asked the same question too many times, huh? Not out of exasperation or anything like that, mind you. I just wanted to have something thoughtful prepared. Look, I even have a couple of pamphlets with me. Want one? Sure. What brings one of our world's 5 brains in jars to this place, though? Oh, I'm from around here, actually. I just wanted to take a walk for the first time in quite a bit of time. Have you come here before? Sadly, no. Otherwise, I'd remember a cute face like yours. Speaking of which, can I have your name? It's Jill. Jill? That's a really cute name. Thank you. Say, weren't you scared of going outside today with the commotion around and all? It didn't stop you from coming here either, did it? Yeah, you're right. It's gonna take more than cryptic but ominous news to stop me. You're awfully energetic. Do you know that? Sorry, does that bother you? No, not at all. Just that I figured a brain in a jar wouldn't be so happy. While I was alive, my body got to a point where there wasn't much I could do. This new state of existence allows me to accomplish more than I ever could before. Plus, I'm doing something that'll help people in the long run. Wouldn't you be happy? I wonder. You want to make me happy, Jill? Depends on what it takes. Don't worry, just give me a beer. Alright, then yeah, I'll make you happy. 1 beer to make Taylor happy. Here, a beer. Ah yes, no matter what happens, beer is always good. It's interesting now. Just yesterday I was talking to a client about brain uploads. You were? Yeah, we were talking about how even if you upload your brain, you'd still be here. I've thought about that too. Do you think that you in the cybernetic environment would feel like she was indeed transferring? Like, would she remember everything, like waking up someplace else and so on? That is an interesting question. I was actually thinking earlier about being able to transfer someone's brain into a Lilim. One of the brains is being used in such an experiment, actually. They can make a functional Lilim. Unfortunately, the wiring and other such stuff makes it look even more creepy than anything. They aren't transferring his identity or anything though, just wiring him into a body. Oh. You'd think someone would rather do that than float around exposed in a jar. I have to admit the whole brain thing does look creepy. But the body I'm telling you about is just uncanny looking. Speaking of uncanny, how do you feel when you first saw yourself like this for the first time? It was quite a shock actually. It didn't last too long though. I never was too attached to my body. Later in my life, that was almost literal. You know what the downside to this body is? I can't get drunk. If you want to call that a downside. If you wanted to drink alcohol for the taste, there are many alternatives. Drunkenness is part of the whole experience. Why though? Lilin could get drunk with no problem. Yeah, but in their case, their brain's a computer attached to their body. Getting drunk causes their brains to reduce the input speed to their bodies. Depending on the model, their drunk subroutine might throw in a different behavioral cycle even. It's hard to get drunk when the whole point of you being in a jar is figuring out how exactly you work. Yeah, you're right. Hey Jill. Oh, Alma. Just, oh, Alma, where's the courtesy one would expect from plebeian bar staff? Welcome to Valhalla, what can I get you? Happy? Not when you put it that way. Why hello there, beautiful. Whoa! You hurt my feelings with that, darling. Sorry, you don't see talking disembodied brains every day. I mean, I did work as summer and Lilin maintenance, but even then, those were talking heads. Oh, don't worry about it. At least you're not running or fainting. Your name was Alma, right? I'm Taylor. Nice to meet you, Taylor. Say, Alma, can I buy you a drink? Sorry, I only date people who are at least 50% organic, and at least have one face. I know just what to strive for then. Just kidding, it made me happy to make you happy by buying you a drink. Does that bother you? I guess if Jill's the bartender, I don't have a problem with that. Awesome, I'll pay for your next drink then. What will you have? I'll have a cobalt velvet. And you, Taylor? I'm fine, actually. You're gonna have me drink alone? I don't want to drink that much. Okay then. Let's make a cobalt velvet straight from Taylor to Alma. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the rocks. Mix. Your drink. Hope you enjoy it. You know, you've been nicer to me than these past minutes than at least 3 guys have been in the last year. Judging from the way you two talk, I'm guessing you've been a client here for a while now, right? Only for half a year or so, if memory serves right. Really? One would think it's been longer. It feels like it's been longer. Shut up, you love me and you know it. So you just started coming here and that was it? Well, the first time I came here, the other guy, speaking of love, where is Pablo? Gillian? Archimedes? Dunno, adventuring or something. The PGA. Anyways, the other guy served me the first time I came here. Nothing unusual there. The next time I showed up, Jill here was the one serving, and I don't know, I feel like she just gets me. There's this chemistry. We click. We click, she says. The fact that I feel more chemistry with her than with many other people is kinda sad though. It's always good to see a nice friendship. Sadly, it's getting late and I've gotta go. I'll leave you two lovely ladies alone. See ya. Bye. Please come again. That Taylor sure was nice. A bit weird at first though. Apparently one of 5 brains being studied by scientists or something. There's a summary of it in this pamphlet. Let's see. Oh yeah, I've heard of them before. I can't believe I actually met one. Say, Alma, how many people are there in your family? Just curious. Well, aside from my mom and dad, we're 4 sisters and 1 brother. Funny enough, we all have names that start with the first 5 letters in the alphabet. So you're the eldest one? No, I'm actually the middle kid. You're the middle kid, but your name starts with A. Don't think too much about it. I never said the order reflected our ages. My sister's Carlotta's the eldest one, and then there's Danya just before me. Then comes Ava at the bottom. Then comes Ava, and at the bottom lies the youngest is Bernardo. You've never been alone, I'm guessing. Can't complain about that, I guess. It helps that we were never 5 in the same house. By the time Evita and Bernie were born, Diana and Carlotta had already moved. Speaking of family, today I came because I need a break from everything that's been going on with them. You live with them? No, but Evita and Bernie do. Not to mention I visit them at least every day. Or almost every day. Anyway, my second eldest sister, Diana, just separated from her husband. It's not even been a week, but she's already got some other guy in her bed. She left her kid with her husband's parents and pretty much forgot about them. Never mind the fact that they need to go to school and all that stuff. Damn. Diana's life has always been messy, but these days she's really making it big. She wants time for herself, to live her life. She didn't think about that when she married a guy at 20. She didn't think about that when marrying a guy she had only known for like 3 months. You should take your own advice. Hey, I never marry someone who could catch my attention so quickly, okay? Sure, there was that one time when it almost happened, but I blame the damn stadium kiss cam. Kiss cam? I was going out with a guy my little sister introduced me to. Seems he was her friend's brother or something. We went out a couple of times and he invited me to a basketball game. The mood was nice, but then later, the kiss cam focused on us and instead of kissing me, he proposed. I almost got caught in the mood and accepted. Huh. So I take it you rejected him in a stadium on the fucking kiss cam? We went out for like 3 weeks. I don't know, maybe he wanted to get my pants with the old sex on the wedding night line. But I honest to God can't understand why he thought it would be a good idea. That sounds too convoluted, you know? Proposing and waiting for the wedding night just for sex? Never underestimate the lengths a man is willing to go to get you in their bed. I've seen more convoluted plots over the years. I'm feeling tempted to ask, but I'll pass. Anything else? What's that bottle? Oh yeah, it's just some rum a client gave me yesterday. A gift? What did you do? Good enough service, I'm guessing. Is that Kuske? Huh, interesting name. What does it mean? It's the name of the chieftain in some native tribes. I see. Do you want me to serve you some of this? I'll pass. I don't have too many good memories where rum's involved. Give me a Fringe Weaver instead, will ya? Alright. Wonder what's up with her and rum. But anyway, let's just give her a Fringe Weaver. One Fringe Weaver. What kind of memories do you have with rum? Nothing you need to worry about. Okay. Alright, now it's my turn to ask questions. About what? Drink one of you. What kind of family is your family? Well, I'm an only child, and my mom and dad split amicably. My mom is a violinist, so she was always away from home with the orchestra. I spent most of the time with my dad, my aunt, and my grandpa. Aside from that, I'd say my childhood was quite uneventful. Huh. Didn't you get something like your mom's artistic thing or something? I played the violin until I was around 16, I think. What made you stop? I don't know, I just kinda said that's it one day, and stopped. What about cousins or the rest of your family? I see very little of them, actually. Mainly because my dad moved away from most of them. Most of my mom's family live in France, to boot. So your mom's French? Yep. Can you speak French? I don't speak French. I can't read this. This is not the French I know. It sounds like something plain English. I guess I could Google that real quick. Except, let's see. I should do it on my phone, because sadly this closes every time I click out of it. Let's see. People have searched this. My hovercraft is full of eels. My hovercraft is full of eels. Oh, it's apparently it's it's a Monty Python reference. Okay. Okay, that's pretty funny. So I have a message. Oh, what does that mean? Rubbish? I don't know. I can't speak French. I did try though, but college started and I stopped taking classes. I sing. Funny thing, I actually have a cousin from my mom's side that lives close by. But you'll be hard-pressed to make me spot him in a crowd. You're kinda lucky, you know? All of my mom's side of the family lives here. The chances of me meeting someone I'm related to on the street are ridiculously high. But yeah, that's the primer on my family. Nothing too interesting, sadly. Your mom's a French violinist, and you call that uninteresting? I'm wondering if your family has ever made a fuss about you being hacker. Hacker makes it sound too exotic. It's like if I call you a mixologist. Please don't, ever. Sounds like something somebody would say to make bartenders sound sophisticated. Sing. I mean, hacker is a good way to summarize it, but it's not the best. I'm a security consultant. People want to find flaws in the security of their systems, and I do my best to pinpoint where it breaks. Be it Glitch City or anywhere else in the world, they need security. I'm their woman. You told quite a few stories about cracking into databases to retrieve info, like some sort of mercenary, though. That doesn't change the fact that hacker is not the best term to use. Makes the whole thing sound illegal when it's actually an honest job. Didn't tell me you once secured some incriminating pics from a guy's cell phone. A mostly honest job. Sheesh. What made you become a hacker, by the way? I've always been a sucker for puzzles. Even as a kid, I always had a Sudoku or a crossword with me. But at some point, they started feeling kinda samey. So when I started college, I took a course on system security. It felt like the kind of puzzle I was looking for. I mean, there are all kinds of things involved in breaching net security. You need to attack the stuff from different angles. And it's something that's always evolving. The whole point of everything is to strengthen security. Every time you think you've got the gist of it, they change everything. So it's kind of like an always evolving puzzle. A puzzle I help make harder at that. Huh. I didn't think about it that way. It's less actiony than what movies make it up to be though. No real-time frantic typing, nothing like that. Still, seeing my code break through something, it's an amazing feeling. Do you have anything else? I'll have a classy drink. Any classy drink. Here goes nothing. Type classy. She already had a cobalt velvet and a fringe weaver. Let's give her a brandini. Here. Bravo, you made me very happy. Woohoo, I guess. You know, sometimes I feel you know me better than all the guys I've been with. I feel compelled to ask how many guys you've been with. If we're talking about serious, long-lasting relationships, just a handful. Casual dating and one-night stands, on the other hand, why do that? Why go through so many people? Hey, it's not like I take every guy I see to bed. What do you take me for? You know what I mean. Yeah. That's something I don't have an answer to, actually. Maybe I'm just a romantic that loves having someone to cuddle with. Maybe I just get lonely. Maybe there's a deep-seated psychological reason behind it all. Maybe I'm just horny. Whatever the case, I just kind of feel like it's a quest I shouldn't give up yet. Well, it's not like I'm too different. Until recently, I too had a streak of one-night stands. Really? What made you stop? Reasons. What is it? Tell me. Maybe later. It's time for my break. Come with me. Huh? Why? I can't stay here away from the cold? I don't trust you. You could fit a bottle between those tits of yours and nobody would know. Why not just say, please come and keep talking at the back of the bar? You got the message. Now come. Guide me then. Boss, I'm taking my break. Call me if anyone comes in. Sure. Drink water now. Cold. It sure is chilly out there. It's kind of refreshing. The hobo out there seems like a nice guy. Billy Vine? Yeah, he's a cool guy. Very respectful. Apparently he got into some legal trouble and that's why he's like that. Really? He could also just be a very nice crackhead though. So, are you gonna tell me? What? Why did you stop having one-night stands and all that? I started working here. I don't know. After I started working here, I felt like I didn't need to do that anymore. Maybe I was just lonely. Aw, how cute. I also got fed up with everyone complaining about me smoking on the bed. You're gonna burn the bed with that? Yeah. If you ever need a hug, just let me know. You don't need one-night stands for that. Sigh. You left me thinking though. What's your thing? Your fetish? You strike me as the kind to have an overpower fetish of sorts. You want to feel totally swayed by someone, having consensual yet forceful sex with your partner. ... Did I hit the bullseye? You have quite the imagination, girl. Honey, some service here. Oh, it's Dorothy. I'm here, don't scream. Oh, you two are hanging out at the back of the bar? What kind of stuff are you doing? Just talking. Is that what they call it these days? What do you want? Something soft, something sweet. No alcohol, please. Would be the same if you just grabbed a soda from a vending machine. But I like you. You just like my presents so much. Sweet and non-alcoholic, you say? Alright. Sweet and non-alcoholic. I think this tea has alcohol. Maybe I could give her a sugar rush. 1, 2, 1. Mixed. Here, like you asked. See, you don't get this kind of treatment from vending machines. Unless you're Lawrence. But he has this weird idea what good service is. That good service is the same as selling lukewarm cans of cola. Lawrence? A friend of mine. He's a vending machine. Oh. Oh, but how impolite of me. I'm lovely and my name's Dorothy. Dorothy Hayes. Nice to meet you. Oh, I'm Alma. The pleasure's mine. Dorothy, you sang? Yep. Why? Nothing. I guess I've heard about you before. Really? What kind of stuff? Tell me, tell me. Mostly about your, pluckiness. And here I was thinking it was because I'm a sex worker. So much for trying to be subtle. Hey, I take pride in my job, otherwise I wouldn't be doing it. Isn't it dangerous? I know how to take care of myself, thank you very much. Where do you work, Alma? I'm a hacker. Really? A full-fledged hacker? Not the kind that sees a computer logged into some account and that says hacking, right? No, of course not. I've always been curious about how being a hacker works. Do you just start typing really fast while waiting for something to happen? No. I can explain, but I don't know if you'll get it. You won't know until you try, right? Last time I said that I had to jam a plastic replica of a halogen light bulb up a grown man's ass. It was a success. Okay then. Let me try to explain in general how it works. Let's say I have to retrieve information from a company's database. Alright. First I do some research on the target, OS, servers, how the information is stored, all that. There's been a couple of occasions where I had to go in blind, but that is the exception rather than the rule. First I secure things from my side. I start working behind proxies, websites, and through other more vulnerable computers I find on the way. After that, I start testing the networks. I go through the basic protocols, try known exploits as long as they don't trigger any alarm. Once I've tested the ground, the fun starts. I go through all the security protocols and look to bypass them. Sometimes I have to look deeper into the code for the password itself. I see. Then, when I'm finally in, I go and retrieve the user privileges. After that, I go and try and become a super user and get what I need. And how do you do that? Well, there's a couple of ways. I can use a pre-made program to hack into an already existing account. I can use info someone already gave me. But the usual way is using a buffer overflow. A buff? What happens next? What happens next? I create a back door in the system before leaving and covering my tracks. I can't handle it anymore. Alma, hack me like you've never hacked anything before. Make my buffer overflow. Create a backdoor in me, escalate your user privileges, find flaws in my security. Sorry, I got carried away. No shit, what happened? Have you seen those movies or books where a couple does something like paint a picture or cook? But then they make it sound like they're having sex instead? Suggestive scenes, you think? Well, that whole thing was kind of like that for me. Really? I guess humans don't really get it because their minds don't upload to networks or anything. But trust me, if you recorded yourself giving a really detailed explanation in a really sexy voice, you'd make millions. Horny Lilum or an unexploited market? Unexploited market? I see. Oh, it looks like my ride is here. Your ride? Yep, my brother-in-law came to look for me. Is it alright to ask that from him? It's okay. I've known him since preschool. It just so happened that he got married to my sister. Hey Dorothy, you need a ride? Can you drop me by 3rd Street? Sure, it's on the way. Yang, I'll take your offer then. Bye honey. Later Jill. Take care. The street seems noisy. Oh, a client. Hello, welcome to Valhalla. What can I get? Such a small yet comfortable place. Haha. With his camouflage tie and question mark tattoo on his forehead. Truly an oasis of spiritual drinks in the midst of a suburban desert. A place where lost and corrupt souls can gather to forget their troubles for a while. A nest where everyone from the most pathetic scum to the vilest trash junkie can just sit to kill their insides. Truly, a real person non grata. Persona non grata. That's Latin for mysterious place, by the way. I'm so smart and philosophical. Alright, we've got ourselves a persona non grata here. What will you have then? 17. Excuse me. I said 17. 7 plus 10. What does that mean? What does it mean to you? Just to be sure, 17 is about the drink you want, right? Only if you want it to be. 17. So it's either the 17th drink on the list or it's a drink that has 17 ingredients. I feel like I should just give him a fedora. So let's see, 10, 10. Trying to think what's gonna have 17 ingredients in it. It's 10. I mean, I could technically make this 17. So I'm trying to think. The only thing I know, like, there's the one drink that has 20 ingredients. Most of these have 10. 5, 10, 15, that's 18. 10, 15, that's 18. That's 20. Let's try a sunshine cloud. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, hold on, I need to answer a message. You want to look over it, and how do you want this set? On the rock and blend in. So either it was drink number 17 or it was something with 17 ingredients. Okay, explain. The total of the ingredients here add up to 17. Beautiful. And what brings you here, mister? I'm Armandio Virgilio Armandio. Oh, Armandio Virgilio Armandio. Think I introduced myself using the Asian order because that's a lot more polite. Right. And I came here looking for an otherworldly experience. I was passing by and saw this place called Valhalla. I wanted to see the souls of resting warriors, the wounded spirits of noble souls, the golden hall full of never-ending banquets, the lively Valkyries looking over them. We have some arcade machines on the corner. No. You're taking me too literally. You see, I'm being poetic. I'm giving a mystical air to a mundane affair. I wanted to see drunk people. I wanted to see waitresses and food. I wanted to see the bar in all of its decadent glory. But you're out of luck. Today's been quite the slow day. Not that I'm very surprised, given how things have been going on in the streets, though. Humans are a nasty bunch, that much is true. Making a ruckus, coming at each other. But that's to be expected from the only mammal to kill its own. I'm pretty sure other mammals also. I'm no zoologist, but I'm pretty sure that's not the case. Okay then, give me an example, non-zoologist bartender. Like I said, I don't know exact details, I just know that isn't right. If memory serves right, once a lion takes over a pride, every cub born from another lion is killed or something. Takes over a pride? You can't take over a pride. Pride isn't a tangible thing. You need to stop making things up, not zoologist bartender. But going back on topic, do you know what the number 17 means? The atomic number of chlorine? No, and Chloe is a name, not a number, you know? The people where halogens are in the group where halogens are in the periodic table? Stop making up words like collagens, periodic, and table. Okay then, I give up. 17 is us. Huh? Every human has 17 pairs of chromosomes. That number is the whole foundation of you and me. It's 23. What is? Humans have 23 pairs of chromosomes, not 17. Well, they're both primal numbers, so it's the same idea. Primal numbers. Primal. Do you want anything else? I'd like a single plum floating in perfume served in a man's hat. Okay. He wants a plum floating perfume in a son of a bitch. Here. Ha! You didn't. Wait, you did. Enjoy. I will. I'll drink this, perfume. You don't really have to. Yeah, that'd be silly. You win this round, bartender. Hey, bartender, have you ever thought about death? How? What if we're already dead? Both of us. What? What tells you I even existed before I entered that door? How can you assure me that this reality is real and we're not, in fact, in heaven or hell all along? What if everything up to this point is just some stupid story written by an unemployed 20-something in his room? I could punch you to make you feel reality. I don't care about any of that, actually. This reality is real for me, and that's all that matters. Such a closed-minded way of seeing things. You need to get away from the factual facts. Open your mind to things beyond your reach. You'll never reach enlightenment if you don't start. The habanera has started. It means the twilight of the gods in Germans, by the way. The habanera. Well, you're on your own, bartender. Enjoy your new world order. What? What are these explosions going on? A couple of nearby cars exploded, it seems. Oh, hell. Let me take a look out the window. Be careful. I see lots of flashes in the distance, most likely gunshots. Jill, come here a second. What? Okay. About 5 gigabytes of reports proving that several White Knight squads have been used to cover. Illegal actions were released to the public by an unknown arcanist group. Anarchist group. Okay, so they do have leaks on what the White Knights were doing. We're receiving reports of several units going rogue and using their weapons to hunt down anyone they find on the street. Several counter-terrorism forces from neighboring cities have been dispatched in order to subdue the crazed units after a plea from the Vice President. We're still waiting for a declaration from Zaibutsu Corp's CEO on the subject, but until then, things are ugly in and outside of that bank, it seems. I'd recommend you stay here tonight. It's too dangerous to even think about going outside. What if they break in? They won't. Even then, the bar has quite the security system. And I'll be here protecting you as an added bonus. Yeah, I guess I'll stay tonight. I'll get you the spare mattress I have. Do you mind sleeping in my office? No, I guess it's fine. Good. Let's hope everything gets solved by the morning. I'll have Zankato on hand just in case. Zankato. The metal bat with nails. There's nothing it can't bash. Staying, heal, foreign. I hope everything's better by tomorrow. Sleep tight, I'll protect you. So now I'm assuming I save here. and then pick up tomorrow. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because I'm assuming it would let me exit the game. Okay. So this should be the 18th. So I'm going to go ahead and stop it there. But yeah. That is Daily Valhalla for today. I'm really excited to see what's going on. All the explosions, the White Knights are going rogue. Is Say okay? We haven't seen Stella since she heard about Say being trapped in the bank. Gil is who knows where. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and take a break, and whenever I come back, we'll step on the Duolingo. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and throw a BRB up here, and I'll see y'all in a couple of minutes.